Jack the Snack Master. I'm astoundingly still making these videos, and yesterday I was at Aldi, so I'm here to bring you a double Aldi snack review. Snack number one is a Clancy's Kettle Chip Nashville Hot Chicken flavored. These proclaim to be loud and spicy. So I guess I'll be deciding if they fulfill those two categories. For international viewers or people who are not familiar, Nashville chicken is a variety of fried chicken that I think is buttermilk brined traditionally, and then it's breaded. I think in both the breading and the frying oil, or no, I think it's just fried regular style, but then some of that frying oil is mixed with a blend of spices that's very cayenne forward. That's a hot and spicy pepper mix. And then that hot oil is brushed onto the fried chicken to sort of give it both a distinctive red color and spicy taste. I haven't been to Nashville in a long time, and I actually have never officially gotten their authentic chicken. I think the place is called like Hattie B's or something that claims to be like the number one spot for it. But I have had a facsimile of it at other places, and I find it pretty good. So we'll see if these chips deliver the same flavor experience. You've got those trademark Aldi barcodes all the way across the bag on here, and some pretty normal ingredients. A lot of cayenne and vinegar and garlic, which seems like pretty much what you would be going for. And finally, some flavor text here to read, which I haven't gotten to do in a little while. We all love snacks. I'm with you so far. But getting a good one isn't easy. You need great ingredients, lots of flavor, and some big satisfying crunches. On this, Clancy and I can agree. At Clancy's, we have all that and more. All you need to do is grab your favorite bag and go. This I will be putting to the test. Some years ago, I picked up a bag of Clancy's, I think, mixed vegetable chips or something, and I think they make a bootleg Funyun as well. And they were not good. They were both mid to poor. So I'm giving Clancy a second shot here, and oh, it would have been funny if I called these Tom Clancy's Kettle Chips. That would have been pretty good. Well, I already started doing this shot, and now it's over, so whatever. Anyway, here I go opening this bag of chips, during which I will not talk, so that I'm audible over the crinkles. The smell is kind of sweet potato-y. The smell is not particularly spicy, and it's not especially chickeny. Now, if you guys remember the like extra crunch buffalo wing Ruffles, that was a banger chip. That was like a chip of the year for me, of I think 2020. But they stopped making them. Or at least they stopped selling them where I live. So, if this is a good replacement for that, I'll be pretty psyched, because these are readily available to me. The Buffalo Wing Ruffle, if you'll follow me back in time, so that I can review this one from memory from June of 2020 when I was eating them a lot. It was a very wavy chip, it was a very greasy chip, and it was both spicy and high in vinegar, the same way that a traditional buffalo wing sauce like a Frank's Red Hot might be, and they were good. So, now back to the present. Here I am about to eat a Clancy's Nashville Hot chicken chip. No, let me get a good one. That's a chip. Clancy has f***ed up again. That's a pretty underwhelming chip experience. I think I just want more acid, which maybe is not true to a Nashville chicken. But I just think like a little extra touch of vinegar would really elevate these to something good. They're not bad, and they're not overwhelmingly spicy to where I couldn't, have like a solid handful of them. But frankly, they're a little bit lacking in flavor overall. They seem a little bit watered down, which is what I remember of the Clancy's bootleg Funyuns as well. It's a fine chip. Nothing is repulsive or bad about it, but it didn't quite meet the expectation. And maybe I set the expectation too high for Clancy. I don't really have much else to say about this chip. What I should have done is tried to get some fried chicken so I could actually compare it back to back, which would have been nice to eat some fried chicken as well. Now it is an enjoyably crunchy kettle chip. Kettle chip. So the texture is decent. They're honestly just a little undersalted and a little under vinegared. Yeah, they're fine. I'll finish this bag eventually, because they'll be in the cupboard. Well, all right. Time for the next one. Rapid fire. Come on.
Snack number 2, which I did not hold up in the intro shot, thus making it a surprise snack, is some Turkey Creek chili lime flavored chicharrones or pork rinds. I actually was not originally going to include these in the video, even though I did get them at Aldi yesterday, because I am pretty sure that they're gonna be good, but not really in a surprising or interesting way. So I didn't really know if they would be good for the vid, but here I am filming myself holding the bag and turning the bag around and stuff. Well, hang on, there's text on the back that the camera won't focus on. There we go. Turkey Creek and then yeah, okay, I know what a pork rind is. I don't know why they're making pork snacks at Turkey Creek. That's a little weird. But I guess you couldn't make a turkey rind, or at least I've never seen them. These are not falling into the valley of, in the last few years, with the explosion of keto as a lifestyle and as a diet that people do, you've started to see pork rinds marketed as like a cool health food, like for hip professionals on the go, and that's extremely funny to me. That they are the outside of a pig's ass shaved off into boiling hot oil, and now they're $6 a bag at Whole Foods and stuff. Turkey Creek chili lime pork rinds are not trying to trick you in any way. They are saying what it is. There is this tubby little pig on there who I really like, and almost makes me feel bad about eating fried hunks of his flesh, because what a sweet little dude. But anyway, let's see if these are any good.
Let's go in for a rind. Oh yeah, baby. So the reason I got these is because I'd like to talk about another snack that I used to really enjoy in the past, which are Sabritones. Those are a banger, and they're a pork rind-like textural experience dusted with a chili lime powder. Is this another attempt at finding a replacement snack for something that I can't get anymore? Maybe, kind of. So let's see if they fill those shoes. Because I did like to eat Sabritones out of a big shoe, like I was being hazed. That's my favorite way to enjoy them. Oh yeah, that's good. The lime is strong. The chili actually is kind of secondary. I'm not getting a lot of heat off these. I might throw a little more chili powder on there, not to try to come off as like a big macho guy who's like chasing the spice. I actually think that the balance on these is a little more lime and a little less chili than I'd like, but they're pretty good, and you get that little porky kick, and they kind of dissolve into like a weird cement in your mouth, the way that a pork rind should. That's pretty good. This is one of these videos where I might end up with footage that I don't include in the video of me eating like most of this bag, because these actually are pretty nice. I actually wonder why you don't see turkey rinds or beef rinds or other. What is it about the rind of the pig that fries up so well when other animals don't end up in rind form? Let's do snack number 3 before I eat all the rest of these.
The third snack of this video is some specially selected pumpkin cheesecake drizzled caramel corn. Getting a jump on fall here with a pumpkin spice type of snack. I know there's a lot of discourse around pumpkin spice. I think it's pretty good. I like a pumpkin pie, and I like usually a thing that's attempting to be like a pumpkin pie. I actually have a bowl of pumpkin pie flavored Kit Kats in this room right now, and I think that they are pretty good. So if this delivers a similar flavor experience, that would be cool with me. But we'll see. I mean, it seems like it's been correctly pointed out that this snack might be trying to do too many things. But there's only really one way to tell, which is to rip it open and see. I guess we can explore the text on the back. Aldi is good about the snacks having something to read on the back. Okay, but this isn't about this snack. This is just saying that this line of snacks is good. Specially selected. I mean, I selected it off the shelf at the Aldi. Wow. Four different types of sugar coming in on the ingredients list before popcorn, actually. So the cavity coating is outweighing the popcorn in this popcorn, followed instantly by butter and then a variety of seasonings. Well, that means it's either going to be pretty good or it's going to be wildly too sweet for me. I guess let's find out.
I bet you were expecting me to be eating pumpkin, what is it called? Pumpkin cheesecake drizzled caramel corn in this shot. But instead, before I pivot from spicy to sweet snacks, I'm gonna palate cleanse with a little bit of Summit Gridlock energy drink, which I picked up because it does not proclaim to be flavored like anything. It just says with caffeine in like 16-point bank gothic. So I'm gonna be checking this out. Oh, it smells like default Red Bull. It's not very good. It tastes like a default Red Bull that's been sitting in the center console of the car while you were in TJ Maxx or whatever errand, and is kind of still lightly cold, but is no longer nearly as carbonated as it should be. This one's not good. Let's do the popcorn. Cracking it open. My shot is overexposed again. This is one of these situations where each sort of individual popcorn nub very spherical. I'm not seeing any drizzling as, portrayed on the bag. But I guess I am seeing kind of a white splattering on there, so I don't know what the drizzling apparatus looks like over there at the factory. So, not delivering on what it looks like on the bag, but that's never to be expected. When you've cracked as many snacks as the snack master, you learn to give up on those foolish hopes. It's pumpkin-y. Wow, it's pumpkin-y. I'm not detecting any kind of cheesecake presence on this. I don't really know where that's supposed to fit into this whole thing, but the pumpkin spice really blasts you. The sweetness really blasts you, and then that goes away, and then you're just eating a dry piece of popcorn. This one's mid. These are all not really that good. Well, the pork rinds were pretty good. It smells like it tastes like walking into not an antique store, but a primitive store, where they sell stuff that has been manufactured to pretend to look like an antique for your grandma's house, stuffed snowmen and wooden signs and various stuff like that, country dish towels. And in my experience, those places always have a bowl of the same autumnal potpourri going that has cinnamon sticks and anise pods in it. And well, actually, the smell coming out of this bag is way more cheesecake forward than any aspect of eating it. Eating it is like walking into Primitiques and huffing it straight to that big bowl and just shoveling potpourri into your maw. And if it were possible to eat and not mostly made out of wood chips, I think it would taste a lot like this. The scent is downright cheesecakey. The pumpkin doesn't come through when you smell. But it's nowhere to be seen when you eat. And frankly, I'm a little disappointed. I like a cheesecake. I feel like this is maybe the first time that I've seen cheesecake incorporated into a snack. And maybe the reason you don't see it done a lot is because it disappears in the presence of any other flavor. Which leads you to ask, would cheesecake popcorn be any good? Probably not. So, you tried your best. Cheesecake drizzle, caramel corn, pumpkin, specially selected. And just turned out to not be that good. Alright, well, let's give all these a rating. I'm going back to the old non-dairy rating scale, which, again, ranges from tastes like gack to Jack would whack the snack bag for stuff that's either really gross or very good. First thing on the agenda, Tom Clancy's Kettle Chips Nashville Hot Chicken flavored. I'll have a refresher chip here, even though I think I already know where I'm going to put these. They're a decent, moderately spicy chip, but they do not taste like Nashville chicken, to my memory. So I'm going to give them a mid rating. I'm going to say that they're maybe like a 6, because if they were just called like Clancy's Kettle Chips moderately spicy flavored, then I would say, yeah, you cleared that bar. But I'm not really feeling the chicken experience. That was something else about the hot wing ruffles, was that they actually, I think, had the flavor powder incorporated like chicken bouillon or something, or like the chicken in a biscuit dust. So they did really capture the holistic wing experience, whereas these are just kind of like taste a little bit like garlic and cayenne pepper. And they're promising to be something else, so that's a 6 on these. Turkey Creek Chili Lime Pork Rinds. I have another one of these. These are good. These are going to receive a 9 from me, bordering on a Jack would whack this snack back. The chili to lime balance is a little bit off from where I want, but I like a pork rind. I like a tahini flavored snack. And these are easily the best thing I got today. If you're at the Aldi, because you're poor or because you are interested in one of their take and bake pizzas, which do in fact shred, get this. I don't know if I would say that about anything else that I got today. This is the good one. Summit Gridlock Energy with caffeine. I thought it would be funnier to have a surprise bev segment in this vid, and that it would maybe be a little bit longer than it was, and then I had one sip, and I didn't think it was very good. Here I go in for another refresher sip just to really evaluate. It's actually somehow sweeter than default Red Bull, which I would already put pretty low in my ranking of Red Bull flavors. Yeah, I would call that cloying. I'm not crazy about it, and pretty bad. Actually, it tastes a little bit more like the default Monster Energy, which I really do not like. But maybe that's why it's green. Is because they want you to believe that it's Monster or I guess not trick you, but they want you to understand that like this is their bootleg version of Monster Energy. Because a lot of Aldi products are like that, where they'll say, what are their bootleg kind bars called that I just saw yesterday? Where the packaging is intentionally looks really close, but it's not like I've never ascribed that level of malice to Aldi where I would accuse them of trying to trick me into thinking that I'm buying a kind bar. I would just say that it's like, the trade dress is similar because they're letting you know, hey, this is our fake version of an expensive real product. Oh, I can't keep drinking that. That's going out of arm's reach. Finally, specially selected pumpkin cheesecake drizzled caramel corn, which is just too many words for the name of a snack to be, was not very good. Let me remember exactly how not very good it was. Oh. I talked about the potpourri thing, right? Here, hang on. Here's a kernel with a lot of cheesecake goo on it. Let me see if I can detect any of the cheesecake flavor on this. No. Yeah, if you're a real pumpkin freak, like if you're trying to complete the list of pumpkin spice flavored snacks and get all of them, then sure. But I wouldn't really recommend these. The spices are there, and the sugar is there, and not much else is there, almost to where it's kind of soapy. So these are gonna get... They don't taste like gag, but I'm going to give them like a 3. I don't personally much enjoy this popcorn. Well, that's the end of this snack review video, and I'm bailing on doing the yelling guy. So go watch the other ones if you missed the yelling guy. But then how do I end a video if I'm not ironically doing an annoying thing where I'm talking about commenting and subscribing? I don't know. Comment below if you know what I'm supposed to do to end a video. Bye.